when a B-2 can take off from Missouri, fly more than 10,000 kilometers, deliver precision bombs, and return without landing. What does that say about the true power of the United States Air Force with more than 5,000 aircraft in active service and a budget exceeding 200 billion United States dollars each year? This is not merely about fighters or munitions, but a complete military ecosystem, operating on a global scale before an F-35 leaves the runway. Someone has stood guard to protect it at Bagram, Air Base in Afghanistan. Rockets have on multiple occasions landed near aircraft parking areas when the alarm siren sounds. Security forces deploy the M4 Carbine and the M240 Bravo, establishing a defensive perimeter around B-52 and F-16 aircraft. Awaiting takeoff, the Air Force begins from the ground up. In recent years, the USAF transitioned to the Sig Sauer M17 and M18 modular 9mm pistols, replacing the Beretta M9 and Sig Sauer M11 II icons that served since the late Cold War era. At the rifle level, the M4A1 and the remaining M16A2 platforms maintain the 5.56mm NATO standard, while AFSOC prioritizes the HK416 with its more durable piston-driven gas system. The MP5 continues to fulfill close quarters battle roles in confined environments. Supporting firepower comes from the M249 Squad automatic weapon, the M240 Bravo and Lima variants, along with the M2 Browning 50 caliber and the MK 1940mm to secure base perimeters for sniper and anti-materiel missions. The M110 semi-automatic sniper system and the Barrett M82 and M107 provide the capability to neutralize targets. At extended ranges, air superiority does not begin in the sky but with the airmen who hold the runway. In 1991, during the opening night of Operation Desert Storm, F-15E Strike Eagle aircraft flew deep into Iraq, striking bridges and runways with laser-guided bombs. This marked the first time the F-15E clearly demonstrated its long-range multi-role strike fighter capability within a dense air defense environment. The F-15E carries a heavy payload, offers extended range, and remains a primary strike platform. To this day, the newer F-15EX Eagle II is equipped with a modern active electronically scanned array radar and can carry more missiles than any current United States fighter. If the F-15E is a strike hammer, the F-15X is an airborne missile magazine. Alongside them stands the F-16C&D Fighting Falcon, the backbone of the force. Lightweight, agile, and multi-role, the F-16 performs missions ranging from patrol and precision bombing to suppression of enemy air defenses. At a higher tier is the F-22 Raptor, a stealth aircraft capable of supercruise in Syria. The mere presence of the F-22 was enough to force opposing aircraft to alter their flight paths. It does not need to fire to prove dominance. Finally, the F-35A Lightning II represents a new generation fighter, centered on data rather than relying solely on radar. The F-35 fuses all sensors into a single integrated battlespace. Picture speed is only a condition. Situational awareness is the decisive factor in battles. At Ramadi, United States infantry often heard the 30mm GAU-8 cannon of the A-10 Thunderbolt II. Before seeing the aircraft, the A-10 is protected by titanium armor and designed to fly low and slow, focusing on close air support. Although gradually being retired, it remains a symbol of ground firepower in the night sky. The AC-130J Ghost Rider operates differently. The aircraft flies in a circular pattern at safe altitude, using sensors to deliver highly precise 30mm or 105mm cannon fire onto targets below a trusted special operations support platform. Meanwhile, the OA-1K Skyraider 2 represents a new approach. Light attack, low cost, flexible for special missions. Despite technological advances, warfare still requires precise firepower at close range. In 1999, AB-2 Spirit flew from the United States to Serbia, released its bombs, and returned without an intermediate landing. This demonstrated true intercontinental strike capability. Alongside it, the B-52H Stratofortress stands as a symbol of endurance from the Vietnam War to the Middle East. The B-52 has been continuously upgraded and can carry more than 20 tons of weapons, including cruise missiles. The B-1B Lancer features a variable sweep-wing design, allowing it to fly at high speed and carry heavy payloads during precision bombing campaigns after 2001. The future belongs to the B-21 Raider, a next-generation stealth bomber designed to gradually replace the B-1. And the B-2 bombing is only a function. Strategic deterrence is the core role. Bombers are not merely delivery platforms. They are a reminder that distance is no longer a barrier to United States air power during the Iraq War. M16 CJ Wild Weasel pilots flew directly into areas with active air defense radar emissions. Once a signal was detected, they launched the AGM-88 high-speed anti-radiation missile to destroy the emitter. The mission itself was among the most dangerous hunting radar before the radar could fire back. Today that role is expanded by the F-35A with suppression of enemy air defenses, capability integrated directly into its sensor suite. The F-35 not only fires missiles, but also collects and shares target locations in real time at higher altitude. The EA-37B Compass Call specializes in jamming enemy communications and command systems. Its predecessor, the EC-130H, performed this mission for decades before gradually retiring from service. The common thread among these platforms is clear before bombs fall. Air defense systems must be blinded. Superiority comes not only from firepower, but from denying the enemy the ability to see or coordinate. During the Gulf War of 1991, E-3 Sentry aircraft flew behind the formation, monitoring the entire sky with their distinctive rotating radar dome. Using data from the E-3, United States fighters detected and shot down Iraqi MiG aircraft at long range without having to independently acquire targets. Today, the USAF is transitioning to the E-7 Wedgetail, equipped with a modern active electronically scanned array radar, more compact yet more powerful. The E-7 not only detects targets, but also serves as a central battle management node. Additionally, the E-11, a battlefield airborne communications node, functions as an airborne relay, enabling ground units, fighters, and unmanned aircraft to communicate across complex terrain. Previously, the E-8 Joint Surveillance Target Attack Radar System handled large-scale ground target tracking, but has since retired. Its role gradually replaced by more distributed systems. If fighters are muscle airborne, early warning and control is the brain that commands the entire sky. In Eastern Europe, RC-135 rivet joint flights frequently operate near sensitive airspace, collecting radar signals and radio communications. The aircraft carries no bombs, but instead a suite of electronic analysis systems, flying even higher. The U-2 Dragon Lady, a design originating in the Cold War era, remains in service due to its ability to operate at extreme altitude, beyond the reach of many air defense systems. In the unmanned domain, the RQ-170 Sentinel represents a stealth unmanned aerial vehicle, while the RQ-4 Global Hawk can remain airborne for more than 30 hours, conducting wide-area surveillance. The MC-12W Liberty supports tactical reconnaissance missions. At lower altitude, observers also assess that the RQ-180A, next-generation stealth unmanned aircraft, is quietly operating despite the absence of official confirmation. Together, these platforms illustrate a simple reality. Modern warfare begins with data. Whoever controls information first gains the advantage during operations in Iraq. The KC-135 Stratotanker often remained airborne for many hours, keeping F-15 and F-16 aircraft fueled for continuous patrol. Without aerial refueling, fighter operational range would be significantly reduced. The KC-135 has served since the late 1950s and remains the backbone of the refueling fleet. However, the USAF is gradually fielding the KC-46 Pegasus, a new tanker equipped with modern refueling systems and additional airlift capability. Aerial refueling is not a headline mission, but it determines global reach. Without tankers, air superiority would exist only within proximity of home bases after the September 11th attacks. C-17 Globemaster III aircraft transported troops and equipment to Afghanistan within a very short period. Their ability to land on short runways made the C-17 a reliable, rapid deployment platform. At a larger scale, the C-5M Super Galaxy, one of the largest transport aircraft in the world, can carry tanks, helicopters, and heavy equipment across continents. The C-130H and C-130J Hercules variants conduct tactical airlift operations on short runways and in austere conditions. The MC-130J variant supports special operations, while the HC-130J specializes in search and rescue. The LC-130 operates in polar regions, equipped with skis, and the WC-130 performs weather reconnaissance missions. In the lighter transport category, the C-21A, the C-32A, and the C-40B and C are assigned to carry personnel, senior officials, and communications missions. Rapid deployment is not simply about moving people and cargo. It is the capability to project power to any global hotspot in the shortest possible time. The E-4B Nightwatch, commonly referred to as the Doomsday Aircraft, is designed to sustain command and control capability in the event of a nuclear crisis, equipped with specialized communication systems and aerial refueling capability. The E-4B can remain airborne for many continuous hours. The VC-25A, the platform for Air Force One, transports the President with dedicated security and defensive systems. The WC-135I Iron Constant Phoenix specializes in collecting air samples to detect nuclear activity worldwide. The EC-130J Commando Solo conducts psychological operations, broadcasting missions, while the E-9A Widget supports missile test tracking and range operations. These aircraft do not directly engage in combat, but they preserve command and control under any scenario. When a pilot is shot down, search and rescue operations begin immediately. The HH-60G Pavehawk and the newer HH-60W Jolly Green II are equipped with night operation systems and aerial refueling capability to execute these missions. The MH-139 Grey Wolf is gradually replacing legacy helicopters assigned to protect missile bases, ensuring security for the nuclear force. The UH-1N Huey continues to serve at certain installations, while the TH-1H trains new helicopter pilots at extended range. The CV-22 Osprey employs tiltrotor technology to achieve greater speed and range than traditional helicopters, making it suitable for long-range special operations missions. These platforms ensure that wherever they operate, United States forces retain the ability to access, recover, and maneuver rapidly. In numerous counter-terrorism operations, the MQ-9 Reaper can remain airborne for more than 20 hours, tracking targets across hundreds of kilometers before launching precision missiles with greater speed and payload capacity than its predecessor. The MQ-9 has become a symbol of drone warfare. At a smaller scale, the RQ-11 Raven and the RQ-20 Puma are deployed by forward units to observe areas surrounding bases or ground formations. They are compact, lightweight, and can be hand-launched. The MQ Next program is being developed to gradually replace the Reaper, aiming for higher survivability within modern air defense environments. Unmanned systems do not completely replace pilots, but they are reshaping how air combat is conducted before flying. An F-22 or AB-2. Every pilot begins with primary training. The T-6 Texan II handles the initial phase, allowing students to develop fundamental flight skills and turboprop aircraft control. The next step is the T-38 Talon, a supersonic trainer that has served since the 1960s. Despite its aging design, the T-38 remains critical in fighter pilot training. The T-1 Jayhawk previously trained airlift and tanker pilots, but is gradually being phased out of the syllabus. Replacing the T-38 in the future is the TS-7, a Red Hawk, designed with a digital cockpit and the ability to simulate modern combat systems. Every advantage in the sky begins with the training pipeline. Since the 1970s, the LGM-30G Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missiles have maintained 24-hour 7-day alert status inside underground launch silos. Each missile can carry a nuclear warhead and travel thousands of kilometers in less than 1 hour, forming the land-based leg of United States strategic deterrence. In the coming years, the Minuteman will be replaced by the LGM-35 Sentinel, featuring more modern command control and safety systems in the air. Bombers can carry the B-61-12A nuclear gravity bomb with improved precision guidance compared to earlier variants. The AGM-86B air-launched cruise missile allows the B-52 to launch cruise missiles from standoff range, while the AGM-181 long-range standoff missile is under development to replace the AGM-86B with enhanced stealth capability beyond nuclear forces. The USAF fields a wide range of precision weapons. The AGM-158 Joint Air-to-Surface standoff missile and its anti-ship variant. The long-range anti-ship missile strike targets from beyond air defense coverage. The GBU-57 Massive Ordnance Penetrator is designed to penetrate deeply buried hardened facilities. The GBU-39 and GBU-53 small diameter bombs provide compact precision strike options. The Joint Direct Attack Munition Kit converts unguided bombs into global positioning system, guided weapons in air combat, and suppression roles. The AGM-88 High-Speed Anti-Radiation Missile, the AIM-120 Advanced Medium-Range Air-to-Air Missile, and the AIM-9X Sidewinder engage radar systems and airborne targets. This represents the final layer of deterrence from intercontinental ballistic missiles to precision-guided bombs, forming a multi-layered firepower architecture that few nations can match. In your assessment, is there any force that could truly counter the United States Air Force when this entire structure operates simultaneously from ground security and stealth fighters to strategic bombers and nuclear missiles? Could any adversary realistically disrupt such a system? Leave your perspective in the comments. Which nation arsenal would you like analyzed next? Write the name below, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you do not miss upcoming military arsenal analysis videos.